In the journey of life, everyone has different destinies and paths. Some find happiness in companionship, while others find it in solitude. Being a solitary person doesn't always mean loneliness or having no friends, but it could be a destiny that leads to deeper self-understanding and maximal personal development. Here are some signs that may indicate you are destined to be a solitary person, bundled with motivational advice to embrace this destiny positively. 1. Comfort in solitude. In the bustling world full of movement, we can find peace in unparalleled solitude. It's not a weakness, but a sign that you might be destined to be a great solitary person. Comfort in solitude is not just about enjoying alone time, but also a journey to find oneself, strengths, and inner peace. Solitary individuals find freedom in their solitude. They use that time to grow, learn, and hone themselves in various fields. A solitary person might spend time reading, writing, or pursuing personal projects they dream of. They realize that solitude isn't emptiness, but a fertile ground for limitless expression. For example, Nikola Tesla, a great scientist, was known to always enjoy solitude. For Tesla, it was a space for experiments and discoveries without distractions. Solitude for Tesla was a strength that helped him create world-changing innovations. In solitude, you also learn to listen to your heart, filtering out what's important from what's not. It takes great courage, as many forget to listen to themselves amidst the crowd. If you feel peaceful and happy in solitude, it's not a coincidence. It's a soul's calling. It's time to grow and become the best version of yourself. Solitude is your companion, leading you on a journey towards self-understanding and authentic success. In solitude, you are not alone. You are accompanied by great ideas, bold dreams, and a continuously evolving soul. Embrace solitude with joy and let it take you on an adventure to discover unexpected strengths within yourself. 2. High independence. High independence isn't just about the skill of living alone. It's a strong indication that you might be destined to be a solitary person. People with high independence often find creative solutions independently, not relying on the common opinions and moving at their own pace. An inspirational example is Leonardo da Vinci, a polymath whose genius in various fields, from art to science, was fueled by the ability to learn and explore independently. People like Da Vinci turned solitude into a golden opportunity to delve into various disciplines with dedication and astonishing intelligence. They not only feel content in their solitude, but in that silence, they find their most authentic voice and the most revolutionary innovations. The courage to tread the less traveled path, explore new ideas without requiring external validation, is a strong indicator that your solitude isn't a deficiency but an unimaginable source of strength. Remember, within the calmness of solitude lies the potential to shape the world in ways never imagined before. With your high independence, you have everything you need to leave an enduring legacy in this world. 3. Abundant creativity. You may be born a solitary soul if you find yourself immersed in an endless sea of creativity. This sign indicates that you have a reservoir of brilliant ideas that often emerge when you're alone. Creative souls like you utilize solitude as an imaginary studio, where limits stretch only as far as imagination can reach. Take inspiration from J.K. Rowling, a prime example of how solitude can be a fertile ground for abundant creativity. From cafes in Edinburgh, almost alone, she wrote and polished the Harry Potter stories, which later became one of the most successful and beloved book series worldwide. From solitude and limitations, Rowling found a universe that enchanted millions of readers and inspired them to find strength in silence. So, if you feel passionate and full of ideas when alone, know that you might be following in the footsteps of these extraordinary individuals. Solitude is not a punishment. It's your podium to materialize creative visions yet to be explored. So, embrace your solitary moments, listen to the whispers of your creativity, and dare to share your original works with the world. Who knows, you might become an inspiration for generations to come, proving once again that in the tranquility of solitude, eternal and impactful works are born. 4. Preference for meaningful relationships. If your heart beats faster for meaningful relationships rather than meaningless crowds, this might be a sign that you are destined to be a solitary soul. Your preference lies not in quantity, but in the quality of interactions enriched with depth of thought and emotional authenticity. Solitary individuals value relationships that build, energize, and enrich, not those that drain. Consider the characteristics of relationships Albert Einstein faced. Though known for his monumental contributions to physics, Einstein also valued strong and meaningful relationships, often choosing to be surrounded by a few close friends rather than blending into large crowds. His relationships with fellow scientists such as Niels Bohr or Max Planck were more than just colleagues. They were kindred spirits who shared a love for discovery, engaged in deep discussions about the mysteries of the universe, and formed a bond that propelled them towards intellectual excellence. For you, feeling drawn to relationships like these, the message is clear. Cherish depth over breadth. In the age of social media, where quantity is often misconstrued as a measure of happiness, it's important to remember that the meaningfulness of relationships is more important than the number of followers or likes. Be like Einstein. Prioritize relationships that enrich the soul and push you to become the best version of yourself. So, let's reflect on and appreciate the depth of the relationships we forge. Focus on quality and let each interaction bring you closer to self-understanding and appreciation for a life journey rich in meaning and accomplishments. Remember, in solitude and chosen relationships, there is great power waiting to be unleashed. 5. Satisfaction from personal achievements. One of the clearest indicators is satisfaction from personal achievements. It's not about getting cheers from the crowd, but about the value you find in your own journey, how far you've come and grown. A real-life example of this phenomenon can be seen in the figure of J.K. Rowling, a writer who once teetered on the brink of despair, living in economic hardship, yet never stopped writing. Rowling found satisfaction in honing her work, Harry Potter, despite facing rejection after rejection. For her, success wasn't just about the publication of a book, but about creating a world that had long lived in her imagination. Ultimately, her perseverance and personal satisfaction in her creation bore fruit, transforming the literary world and the lives of many. Rowling's story reminds us that true achievement comes from within. The most meaningful successes are those we measure by our own standards, not external accolades. This is a message for solitary individuals. Your worth isn't about how recognized you are by others, but about the depth of your personal achievements. You are destined to chart your own path with pride. Be like Rowling, believe in your process, value your struggles, and look inward to find your source of satisfaction. Here, in solitude, you'll find your greatest strength. So, if you see these signs within yourself, don't feel marginalized or think negatively about your social abilities. Instead, celebrate your uniqueness. Solitude can be a weapon to delve deeper into who you are and what true potential you possess. Use your time to grow, understand the world from your unique perspective, and don't be afraid to share your reflective insights with the world when you're ready. Remember, many great figures in history reached the pinnacle of achievement because they dared to wander in solitude, found strength in silence, and ultimately brought change to many. Be the successors of these inspirational journeys, embracing your destiny as a solitary individual. Hope this helps. Goodbye. Thank you.